The star, famous for his wild dancing and playing maracas with the 90s band Happy Mondays, says he is older and wiser and now stays super fit by boxing, drinking green juices and gardening. Bez, 57, real name Mark Berry, has made it through to the semi-finals of Masterchef, where he says he has finally met his match with fellow contestant and new pal Sue, who he says is probably more nuts than I am. He will take to the skies later this month doing a wing walk and daredevil loop-the-loop moves to raise funds for Tonic, a mental health charity which supports people from the music industry, whose plight Bez says has been made worse by the pandemic. Bez said of his bond with former Hi star Sue, 71, who is also in the semi-finals. "Sue was my favorite person to hang out with. She is so much fun, I love her and she's got so much energy, such a genuine person. She made the Masterchef experience that much better for me. I really enjoyed her company. You would never put me and Sue Pollard together in any sense of the word, but she is probably more nuts than I am. She is great fun." Bez has wowed Masterchef audiences with his culinary skills, which has astonished his girlfriend, singer Firuze Razavi, 34. Bez said, "She absolutely collapsed and was laughing and said everybody else must be really rubbish if I got through to the semi-finals. That was a genuine take on it. She couldn't believe I was through to the semi-finals." He is thrilled to be returning to wing walking to raise money to help with counseling and support charity Tonic on September 29. "Wing walking is something I've done a couple of times. I'm becoming an old hand and I could almost be classed as a professional wing walker. Last time my cheeks were flapping in the wind and at one point I thought my eyeballs might fall out of my head. It felt like my eyeballs were popping out of my head with the G-force of the twists and turns. This will be my third time up, so I'm expecting the pilot to really go to town on me this time. This will definitely be the wildest thing I have done so far." Bez has seen friends and bandmates struggle with mental health and says of Tonic, "It's a good cause and within our industry there are a lot of people who actually suffer with mental health issues. Members of our band have suffered in the past with it, so it's really important to know that there is some support there for people so they know they can fall back on it and know they've got a friendly ear to listen to their problems. Lockdown has been hard for many people. Bez now grows many of his own vegetables, juices and get up at 7:30 a.m. for 2 hours of boxing and gym sessions." Speaking of the difference between his new life and the hedonistic lifestyle he used to have with the Happy Mondays, he said, "Training is helping me with everything mentally and physically. It's a feel-good factor after you've trained, the endorphins rushing round, you feel really good about yourself. The nice thing about the training is there's no come down with it, and I'm definitely getting up at the time I was going to bed now." He adds, "I can't believe how lucky I've been sometimes. When I wake up every morning and open the curtains, I always say to my girlfriend, how lucky are we? I feel I have been extremely lucky and fortunate to be able to do the things that I do."